Kashmir, a land of unparalleled beauty where snow-capped mountains pierce the heavens and valleys bloom with vibrant life. Yet, beneath this picturesque facade lies a story etched in shadows, a narrative of political turmoil and human suffering. At the heart of this story lies Article 370, a constitutional provision that has cast a long, dark shadow over the lives of Kashmiris for decades. Enacted in 1949, Article 370 granted special autonomous status to the state of Jammu and Kashmir. It was a temporary provision, meant to provide a bridge between India and the princely state. However, what was intended as a temporary measure became a permanent fixture, isolating Kashmir from the rest of the nation and creating a breeding ground for discontent. The consequences of Article 370 have been far-reaching. It has created a sense of alienation among Kashmiris, fueling separatist sentiments and hindering the region's integration with the rest of India. The lack of economic opportunities, coupled with political instability, has left the people of Kashmir disillusioned and yearning for change. Under the veil of Article 370, the voices of Kashmiris have been stifled, their pleas for justice falling on deaf ears. The right to freedom of expression, a cornerstone of any democracy, has been severely curtailed in Kashmir. Journalists, activists, and ordinary citizens who dare to speak out against the injustices they face are often met with intimidation, harassment, and even violence. The Draconian Public Safety Act, PSA, allows for detention without trial for up to 2 years, effectively silencing dissent and creating an atmosphere of fear. Thousands have been detained under this law, their voices silenced, their stories untold. The lack of accountability has emboldened the security forces, leading to widespread human rights abuses. Extrajudicial killings, enforced disappearances, and torture have become commonplace, leaving a trail of trauma and despair in their wake. Article 370 has created a stark disparity in rights between Kashmiris and other Indian citizens. While the rest of the country enjoys the benefits of progressive legislation, Kashmiris are denied basic rights such as the right to education, employment, and property ownership. Indian citizens from other states are prohibited from owning land or property in Kashmir, hindering economic development and investment. This has created a sense of resentment among Kashmiris who feel that they are being treated as second-class citizens in their own land. The discriminatory nature of Article 370 has also had a profound impact on women's rights. A Kashmiri woman who marries a non-Kashmiri man loses her right to inheritance and property, further perpetuating gender inequality and denying women their basic rights. Education, the key to empowerment and progress, has become a casualty of the conflict in Kashmir. Schools and universities remain frequently closed due to curfews and strikes, disrupting the education of countless students. The lack of access to quality education has hindered the development of human capital and limited opportunities for young Kashmiris. The curriculum in Kashmiri schools often lacks diversity and fails to provide students with a comprehensive understanding of the world beyond their immediate surroundings. This has created a generation of young people who are isolated from the mainstream and susceptible to extremist ideologies. The internet, a vital tool for learning and communication, is frequently shut down by the authorities, further isolating Kashmiris and depriving them of access to information and opportunities. The economy of Kashmir has long suffered under the shadow of Article 370. The lack of investment, coupled with political instability, has led to high levels of unemployment and poverty. The tourism industry, once a major source of revenue, has been decimated by the conflict, leaving many Kashmiris without a livelihood. The informal sector dominates the economy, offering low-paying and insecure jobs. The lack of access to credit and financial services has further hampered economic growth and entrepreneurship. The restrictions on trade and commerce have also had a detrimental impact on the economy, limiting opportunities for businesses to grow and expand.